What's good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject here, back with our Army Rebuild Dynasty. We're fresh off of National Championship number 2. Heading into the offseason, man. It was a great game. If you guys missed it, make sure you go back and check that out. You know what I mean? We completed the undefeated season and back-to-back championships. So, even though we're early in this dynasty, I feel like this may be the last season, depending on how it goes, because once again, these are rebuilds. We rebuilt Army. We won back-to-back natties. But if you guys want to continue to see this series, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. I'll probably do a straw poll. You know what I mean? I'll probably put a poll up on my community tab. You guys can vote. But, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to move on. I mean, how much more winning can we do with this program? But if you guys want to see me continue to make Army, you know, a super-duper powerhouse and run it, you know what I mean? I'm all for that too. All right, man, so here we are moving on to the end of bowl season, updating the record book, seeing what our guys did. You know what I mean? We did break a bunch of records this year. Caleb Hammonds breaks the NCAA record for, QBR in the season. Previous record was 192. He demolishes it with 207.3. Pretty much unheard of stat. He also breaks the school record for passing yards in a season. Like, obliterates that. 4,095 yards to Ahmad Bradshaw's 27-12 in year number 1. So, you know what I mean, not even close. Completely obliterates the passing touchdown record in the season with 38 compared to Ahmad Bradshaw's 19. I wish we could have got to 40, but he got hurt. Matt Hackett demolishes the 1980 record of 937 for receiving yards in the season with 1458. He also demolishes the 2007 record for 7 touchdowns, you know what I mean, in a season. He doubles that with 14. He also in just his second year here at the program breaks the career receiving touchdown record with 19. The previous record was 15. He's going to have that one blown out of the water by the time he leaves the program, and that's that. Taking a look at the final top 25, you got us, Stanford, Ohio State, Nebraska, Bama, Illinois, Cal, Houston, Iowa State, and UCF rounding out the top 10. The rest of the top 25, Notre Dame, Georgia, Maryland, LSU, Auburn, Rutgers, Mississippi State, Michigan, Florida, North Carolina, Michigan State, USC, Kansas State, Arkansas, and Georgia State at 9-4 cracks the top 25. All right, so taking a look at our contract and what we've done since we've been here at the program. 36-2 total record, you know, all 3 years at Army. 6-1 versus rivals. We did lose to Notre Dame year 1. 13-2 versus the top 25. I believe those were our first 2 losses of the season against top 25 schools. But we're 3-0 in bowl games. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a plus. And if you see here, when we took over, they were coming off of a 2-10 season, 3-9 the year before that, 7-6 the year before that. They were bowl eligible. But right now, but you see us, we completely took this program and took a complete 180, changing it around. Coaching carousel, we're not worried about that. We're not leaving, so we're going to move on to players leaving, seeing who we have graduating and moving on. All right, so real quick, we're going to take a look at coaching changes. You know what I mean? Our OC left on for bigger and better things. He left for a new job. So let's see, Clausen. Let's go ahead and see where Clausen got, you know what I mean, offered the new head coaching job somewhere. That's what we do these things for. So Clausen moves on. So Clausen actually leaves our program and he goes ahead. So Clausen actually leaves our program and he goes to Oregon State to become the head coach over there. Got to make a mental note. Now I want to play Oregon State next season, whether they're ranked or not. Just so you know, we can welcome them to the top 25 in the big boys. Just so we can welcome them to the top 25 in big boy football. Now moving on to our players leaving. Our lone player, projected to go to the draft. Of course, he has to go into the Army and commission and fulfill his time there. Elijah Riley projected to go in the 3rd round, 94 overall. Let's see what he did here for us at the program. 43 tackles last season, 118 total in his career. 8 total picks, only 1 last season. No touchdowns, but he did have 5 pass deflections, 4 forced fumbles. You know what I mean? So he did his thing there. Jalen McClinton moving on. He played huge for us in the national championship game. He had 12 total tackles. Ended the season with 121 total. 8 picks in his career. 2 defensive touchdowns. 10 total, pass deflections, a forced fumble. So these are the stats from all 3 years. He's pretty much been a starter all 3 years he's been here. Tackles were at 45, year number 1. Slight dip, year number 2, and they're right back up, year number 3. Woolfolk, fullback, moving on. D.N. Rhea, you know what I mean? Cole Christensen, another big-time player on our squad. 47 tackles, very consistent here. 47, 46, 47 every single year. You know what I mean? Had 1 pick every single year. You know what I mean? Played some great defense. Forced, 5 fumbles in his career here. 3 fumble recoveries, and he even had a block kick. Glenn Coates, you know what I mean? He didn't really do much for us. 7 catches, 140 yards. He stayed consistent, 1 touchdown each year. Max Reagan was a safety that we moved down to linebacker this year to actually get playing time, and he made the most of his opportunity. 34 tackles, 10 for loss, 3 assisted, 2 pass deflections, and he also had 3 sacks. Reagan did go down, you know what I mean, in the national championship game, so he couldn't finish it out. Ncaa, who actually walks away with the Lombardi Award this last year, 16 total tackles, down 1 from the year before, 5 sacks though. 1 pass deflection, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery. This man did it all, playing way above what his overall says he is. Gerard Jones stepped up huge for us when Reagan went down. Ramirez didn't do anything, a starter. So all in all, we're losing a 94, 89, 88, 86, 83, 82, 81, 81. I don't feel like we're losing anything too major. All right, so going over the draft results, Elijah Riley was our lone draft pick, you know what I'm saying? Transfer requests. I don't know if anybody's going to want to transfer here. No, they don't. I'm not even sure if people can transfer to the program. Not really sure. So from there, we're moving on to recruiting. All right, man. So we got 15. All right, man. So we got 15,000 points, and we have 4 recruits left on our board. Perry O'Neal is the highest overall at an 80, 4-star, number 7 guard in the nation. We're back 365. You know what I mean? On Florida on him. You see here, he was a gym +6, 80 pass block, 85 run block, 79 impact block, 88 strength, 90 acceleration. So, he's going to be able to pull and get out there and make those lead blocks. Then we have Ncaa Turner, you know what I'm saying, 82 speed, 84 excel, nothing too crazy, 86 tackle, definitely a short tackler coming in day 1. Not the best in coverage, and that's what we like to do, but he is the number 1 outside linebacker in the nation. We're back 145 points on Pitt. Then we're in the lead here with a number 18 DN, Michael Childress, 15 points over San Diego State. He's actually down 1. I think we're pretty much getting him for depth purposes. I don't think we're going to go that hard for him. And then last but not least, number 29 free safety, 3-star Buck Hayes, 90 speed, 90 excel, 81 tackle. No crazy hit power or anything like that. His coverage isn't great. We're going to bring him in, and we honestly might move him down to linebacker. So we're going to do here for Perry O'Neal. You know what I mean? He's getting half of this 1,500 off rip. Not even going to hold you. We want this dude to come to the program bad. We need good linemen. You see how free some of the defenders from Nebraska was getting in to the backfield. Honestly, I might just go hard with Perry O'Neal and Ncaa Turner and just see if Childress and Hayes come on their own. If they do, cool. If they don't, whatever. No love lost there. But before we make that decision, we're going to go ahead and check out team needs. So we need a fullback, or I think one of those dudes is a fullback, right? All right, so neither one of those dudes is a fullback. So we hit our team needs already. We could just move a running back to fullback. So I'm going to go ahead and go after the 80 overall and the 77 overall. You know what I mean? Childress could come on his own. Hayes could come on their own. I'm not just not going to go that hard after a 71 and a 72. All right, guys, so signing day is officially here. We got everybody except for Buck Hayes. He actually goes to Oregon State, where our offensive coordinator took the head coaching position. So he swooped in and, got one of our recruits to follow him. So they're definitely on the hit list and going to be on the schedule. So let's go ahead and take a look at how we stack up for, top draft classes in the nation, recruiting classes in the nation. All right, man. So we've end up with a top 10 draft. All right, so we end up with a top 10 recruiting class, number 8 to be exact. 1 5-star, 8 4-stars, 9 3-stars, 2 2-stars. Go ahead and take a look at the signings. 5-star was an athlete, Will Long. Brewer was our 4-star quarterback. I feel like he's going to be a beast. Perry O'Neal. So take a look at these dudes here, man. These are the dudes that you guys can take over as recruits. You know what I mean? I put your names. You have the YT after your name. If I have to make a separate video, I will, but you guys are pretty used to it by now. What you need to do is give me your name, give me your first name, your last name, your jersey number. You'll only get the jersey number if it's available. your skin tone, and then the YT will be after your name. That way we can easily identify you guys. You know what I mean? First come, first serve basis. So whoever says, give me Brewer first, I'm gonna mark your name down. You're gonna be Brewer, and that's who, and you know what I mean? That's what it is. So no crying afterwards if you get beat to the punch and everything like that. It's basically whoever watches this video first and wants to be a recruit, that's who's gonna get it. You know what I mean? I will most likely tell you guys if that recruit is taken, but if I don't get a chance to it, don't feel away. It's going to be more options next season. You know what I mean? So there it is right there. And you know, I don't change height, I don't change weight, I don't change where you're from. I only need your first name, your last name, jersey number, and skin color. That's all I need from you guys, and I'll go ahead and make the changes. All right, so here we are, a key part of coaching, position changes. Coming in with only 2, you know what I mean, athletes. This dude was a -4, and he's still coming in as a 78 overall, 95 speed, 96 excel. They're saying he can play quarterback, which is crazy. 90 throw power, you know what I mean, throw accuracy is horrible. Let's see what he can play. Doesn't play the offensive positions that well. Well, he could play corner. Comes in as a 77 overall. Would be a 75 receiver and a 78 running back. 78 running back actually may get him the starting job. You know what I mean? Adding 95 speed, 96 excel. At receiver, you know what I mean? He's got some competition. You know what I mean? Even though, oh wow, Vaughn actually comes in better than these dudes this year. And they haven't even trained yet. So for right now, we're gonna go ahead and take Lonnie Wisebacker, who's a JUCO junior. I'm gonna put him at running back, and then we got our boy Wesley Long here, who is a 78 free safety, 77 corner, 76 receiver. That's about it. He's 95 speed, 94 excel. Catching isn't that high. Wow. 80 man coverage, 83 zone. Let's see if we put Wesley Long at corner. He'd be a 77, it says. We might need to put him at free safety. Nope, Cam Jones is still there. He could possibly play strong safety, but he won't train. Oh, see, look, as a 77 corner already, he's already, you know, before they train, looking at the number 2 spot. He wouldn't start at free safety. I mean, he could just because of his speed alone. Then we got Vincent Pine, you know what I mean, who's looking to be the starter at strong safety this year. Not sure how he'll train. If we put Long there at strong safety, he'd be a 75. So, we'll put him as a corner. And, you know, of course, we can move him around in the depth chart. So, as quarterbacks, Caleb Hammonds, coming off a Heisman season, right? 75 quarterback. He's a 72 at halfback, 72 receiver. The thing about Caleb Hammonds, wherever I put this man, he's going to start immediately. You understand? But he doesn't really have the speed to play any of the skill positions defensively that I would want him to play. Brewer is just so damn good as a quarterback. He was a +8 gem. He comes in ready to play day one. Caleb Hammonds was an athlete, but he's basically just, you know, an offensive athlete. 72 catch, you know, spec catch low, catching traffic low, route running low, 6'1", 221, carrying isn't that high. So he's pretty much just like a subpar running back and wide receiver, and he's just not really fast enough. Reason why Waits doesn't start, reason why, you know, Hackett, Cohen, and Vaughn play. You know what I mean? The starting receiver positions, and Cam Harrison is coming off of a, you know, redshirt year 2. We got 4 quarterbacks. So if you have more than one quarterback, you have no quarterbacks basically. But Brewer, 81 overall, 59 speed. This man has 94 throw power, 87 throw accuracy. He's a straight up pocket passer. And Caleb Hammonds, the way he plays is pretty reckless at times. But I think we're just going to redshirt Brewer year 1 anyway. We got 1,000 halfbacks. We need some fullbacks. Who's probably never going to play at halfback? You are not 6'4", 225. Go ahead and take it to fullback, my good man. Shane Cohen. 90 speed. Ross. This dude's probably never going to play either. Wisebacker might take this starting job. I don't know. Hobbs played really well last year. Scored 21 touchdowns. Nose for the end zone. But if we can get this speed back here. You know what I mean? Kind of like the Jordan Asbury days. That'd be good money. 2 fullbacks. We got plenty of receivers. We got 2 tight ends. I might move one of these receivers to tight end. Hawkins had a big catch, but none of these receivers are really that big. But if they do line up at tight end, they might not be able to block, but they'll be able to eat, you know, catching the ball. So Cam Harrison is going to be a receiver we move to tight end. You know, Ingle's been a great tight end too, though. 6'6", 263. 5 touchdowns last year, a big one in the national championship game. But I just really don't see Cam Harrison getting burned over here, a receiver, coming as a redshirt junior when we got Vaughn, Cohen, and Hackett back. And Waits was good as the 4th receiver. Let's see. I don't know. We'll leave Cam Harrison here. If anything, we're switching in the depth chart. We got 2 tight ends, 2 left tackles, 3 left guards. We got a bunch of centers. So we brought in a bunch of centers. But I think I brought in the centers mainly to be able to play them at the guard position. So he'll be a 75 right guard. He'll be starting off rip. Plus 9 gem. I didn't realize we had that many gems last year. We got a bunch of right tackles too. So I went heavy on the line. It looks like it's going to pay off because that's one of the depth positions you actually need that you don't want really walk-ins to come through when you're squatting. So we got 2 right guards, 3 left guards, 4 centers. We'll go ahead and move him to right guard. That will be 3-3-3, you know, all over the line. Good at left end. You know what I'm saying? We got 1 right end, Brock Morgan. Still his job to lose, which he won't. He tackles good. Left outside linebacker. We don't have as much speed as we've had in the past. We got Junior Curry. We might have to move one of these, you know what I mean, one of these safeties down here. Mike Johnson was All-American last year at middle linebacker. Could also play left outside linebacker. We got a true freshman here. Move to left outside linebacker. All right, but we played a 3-4, so, you know what I mean, Johnson always gets burned. We're good here at corner. I'm liking his speed. If anything, these 3 are going to be playing. Daniels, you know, he disappointed me at times last year. You know, he made 1 big play in the end zone. Let's see. Cam Jones is going to be starting. So we got 3 seniors here at the free safety position. They can't all play. Hanson, if you come down at linebacker, you'll be a 72. Velez, if you come down at linebacker, you'll also be a 72. Let's see, who's the bigger guy? You're 202 pounds, so I'd rather put you at left outside linebacker, use that speed there. Actually, Velez will come in being the best linebacker that we have. You know what I mean? That's not a bad look. Can this dude play middle linebacker? Nope. Then at strong safety, we got Pine, Thomas Jr., and Thomas, a true freshman. Kicker's a true sophomore, senior kicker, and we're all good on position changes. All right. I'm not sure. I don't think we're over by too much when it comes to cutting players, but we're going to see. But some of these seniors who have these degrees already, you know what I mean? Yeah, you got to be out of here. All right, man. So training results are in. Let's take a look. Kelvin Hopkins Jr. is still the best quarterback on the squad. You know what I mean? 93 overall, 87 speed, 89 excel. I think he still throws better than Hammonds, but the reason why I wanted him, no, he doesn't. His throw power is only 82. 85 accuracy. So none of these dudes are the passers that Brewer is. You know what I mean? But Bud Miller and Hammonds just play way better than their overalls. Oh, I didn't even go over their overalls. Bud Miller went up +6 to an 82. Hammonds +5 to an 80. Still probably going to be his job to lose. Wisham Jr. is a +5. Hobbs is a +6. Cooper +6. Boob is +5. Cohen +6. Fullbacks trained. We really don't care about that. Waits +5, Vaughn +5, Cohen +5, Hackett +5, Harrison +5, +2 speed for a Hackett and Harrison. Hackett, man, he's just slowly but surely become that guy for us. Like I said, you see here his catching is never really that high. Vaughn's catching traffic is high. That's probably why he makes those catches. His regular catch ain't high, but his catching traffic is damn good. Most of our receivers are pretty good. I don't even think we have a senior. We don't have a single senior receiver, so that's actually a good look. Tight ends, Engel went up +4. He's at 891. Leon Harrison's a +5, 81. Our line, you know what I mean? Shaky, but everybody's training pretty well. 76, 88, 86, 78, 79. Covington went up +5. He had a damn good year last year. Brock Morgan goes up +5. He's at 82. Ellington +4. Powell +5. Velez +5. Now 77 overall linebacker. I like it. Parker +5, Johnson +4. Good tandem there. Simmons went up 5. He's better than the freshman, but he's not starting over the freshman. Jaquise Patrick, +1 speed, +5 overall. You know, +1 acceleration. But hopefully, like, look at his coverage skills, man. 95, 95. 95, then he also has a 95 press rating. You know, Jaquise Patrick should eat out here. He's not going to be on the right side of the field anymore. He's going to be taking over on the left side of the field where Elijah Riley was his junior year. Whitchapel, true sophomore. Evan Daniels, true sophomore. Long is going to get in there somewhere. Daniels might have to be number 4 guy, replacing safety. Cam Jones, a +5, you know, 87. He led the nation in tackles last year, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he did, with 59. Damn good year. Hanson isn't too bad. Then Vincent Pine, redshirt freshman coming in, +4, 78 overall, 88 speed. That +1 is speed is huge. Let's take a look at what he got plus in coverage. Oh man, his coverage is really, really bad. So we're gonna see how that works out for Vincent Pine. Our kicker got a +6. Rooney, I don't think Rooney kicked much for us last year. He only has a +6 kick power. Hodges did pretty much most of the kicking. He's a power kicker, 92 kick power. So yeah, the other dude's pretty much just going to do the kickoffs, and that is the training. From here, we're going to be moving on to cut players, and let's see how that goes. All right, so we are only 6 over, you know what I mean, all right, so we're only 6 over the allotted roster size. Hopkins Jr., I don't see you playing much, big dog. We're going to see how this goes. Boobas, you can probably go as a junior. You're never going to play. Cooper, 86 speed. You're never going to play. This dude, Luke Ross, I think I got him to put him at fullback. I did. Never moved him there. We're going to see what happens. You were good there. Receiver. Nobody there that's not going to play. Well, that needs to be gone. Left tackles, we're gonna stay solid there, depth purposes. A lot of freshmen on the line though. Defense, we're good. Nobody overstaying their welcome. Most of the seniors on this team are starting, or are going to start, or are going to start next year. So it's pretty hard to get rid of them. We're young in the secondary. Hanson's gonna stay. Johnson Jr., Thomas Jr., excuse me, is gonna stay. Wow. So we already know Kelvin Hopkins is going to have to go. You will lose the pipeline for North Carolina. I am okay with that. 4 quarterbacks down. Whew. It's getting crucial. All right, Ross, you got to go. We got 2 more people we need to get rid of. And this is where the going gets tough. Right now, we're just going to go solely off of overall. So we got to bust right in. Yes, please get off my squad. We got a bust 51. Please get off my squad. So I could have probably came and did this. We're going to leave him because I just moved him to fullback. So, of course, we know he's going to be a 51 overall. And just like that, we're at roster size 70. All right. All right, so a little twist this year. I'm putting our squad as well as Notre Dame into the SEC. No more free, easy rides for the independent squads. And, you know, I kind of miss playing for a conference championship, even though I feel like an independent schedule is a little harder because you can put all ranked teams on there. But I want to see, you know, test our luck in the SEC. I thought about changing more things around to put more ranked schools in here, but I don't want to beat out all the ranked schools and not play anybody good in the national championship game. So, and I put myself on the Alabama side, so, you know, nothing easy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that ended up in the final top 25 here on the west side of the SEC. I'm ready to get it in, dog. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the off-season portion. Next episode, we're going to do the entire preseason and, you know, go through week 1 of, you know what I mean, the regular season and prepare for season number 4 and try to three-peat as these champions, man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.